Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Masters Hungover Week. But even if the Masters is gone, the golf goes on, virtually and in real life. And here on the Platinum Tour TGC Week 29, we are at the Shapland by Scottish 67. It's more of a link style course today with a lot of bouncy fairways, but it's more like a normal course. We've been playing into these quite challenging, quite long, quite weird tracks, and now you could say that this week we return to a normal golf course. But even in that, there is dangers here and stuff, but it's more on the normal side where you just take your fairway, take your iron shot close, and then the putting especially, you have to be sharp this week. And we start in the conditions of round one. We go to the back tees, quite lengthy, 7,300 if I remember correctly. Pins at one, of course. High winds coming in from the west with a firmy bounciness on the fairway, quite firm on the green, and 155 fast with the default settings. So it's a little bit on the darker side, but we can still see. So we can't complain about the lights being completely off. But they're a little bit dimmed, but that's a non-issue here. But yeah, I don't really know what to say anymore. I think the intro is gonna be short and sweet this week and today, and we're just gonna go do the thing. So as we walk to the tee box, please consider leaving a thumbs up on the video. Helps YouTube's algorithm to push it to a lot more people. And once we get more eyes on the content, the culture grows, and that for me is a beautiful thing. Everybody right now that chucked the thumbs up on the video, thank you very much. And of course, anybody who did but is still watching, thank you to you too as well. But now all the maymays, all the sellouts, the call to actions, all of that is secondary. Now it's time. Timo Chico, week 29, round one. Raven. Starting out here with a par 5, and the wind is right on our face here, so just a normal fairway finder. There we go. It's still gonna be quite lengthy going in shot, but there is always an opportunity here. Got my hit too, so it's gonna be just on the bottom side. It probably won't climb fully to the green, but it's gonna be nice still. Go on! It still climbed. This is nice. Okay, we are on the dance floor, putting for an eagle on the first. It can't get much sweeter than that. Little bit more. In the end, I thought it's gonna break a touch more. Almost did it. Almost did the unthinkable there. Not great now either, but almost did the unthinkable there. Even with that much off. So there we are very, very close to losing the ball. I'm a little bit stunned. I must have hit it up 1% too much. I just can't survive this hole ever, but now I might have gotten lucky and put it into this fairway. This is much better than the putties, because now we get the spin here, but still the same thing, just completely shell-shocked in this hole. Long story short, we played this on practice. I was always here. Full luck. That's off the green, boys. Full luck. Of course, we make our luck. I'm not debating we don't make our luck. We make our luck in the chip, but it's still traveling too fast. It's not the right chip. Result is right, but the chip itself is not the right. It's not the right one. So we have to be. Thank you, referee, on that one. Okay, now we have done our one fast. We have done our one fast douche. Now we go right back at being on tempo. There we go. Yeah, that was one of those where referee definitely gave us, okay, I go for it, but it was traveling faster than I thought. It was 100% traveling faster than I thought. There's a little bit of spin, so it should technically come back a little bit. There we go. Huge shot from there. Huge shot. But as you guys know, nothing free here. Again, the same thing. Have to put a little bit scared here into this, because again, it's gone, so... Sometimes, just sometimes, this is in the deep rough, but usually it goes right. Okay, so now we are in the deep rough, but that's still okay because we have this backstop here. So everything you're hitting, you're not going to have a great amount of control into this shot anyway, right? I'm not going to pretend to say that I like where we landed. Of course, I'd rather be... I'd much rather be... I'd much rather be from the fairway, but our shot is somewhere here, flopping it somewhere here, and the backspin also should play in a way into this where it actually works. So I'm gonna take just a little partial, just a baby partial to make sure. We don't complain about tapping birds in here. It's 10 times better than I hope. It takes the line that I want, but they're rolling back. They're rolling back. I'm not expecting it anymore. When it hits that low, I'm thinking that it's not gonna climb up. When it hits that low, roll into the rollage. So, but there, I wanna say a very inventive, beautiful shot. Very, very inventive, beautiful shot. Gradually drops down 3-4 yards lower than I want, but the end result is better than I think. I was not expecting it to come down anymore with the yards we got. Full backspin is on too. I think that's a 5-pack. I think that's a 5-pack to start, boys. Gives me a better yardage going in here. Get there. Baby slow, but it's okay. It's gonna be over anyway. This is, of course, now more yards, but it's not that big of a deal if it's 8 yards or 13 yards. But of course, rather be at the hole. It's not bad, boys. Tapping birdie. This shape is going to turn it just enough never to be in trouble with the left bunker. And we have an opportunity now from here. I'll put it a little bit more. The left side is so dangerous. Pretty decent last adjustment, by the way. Pretty. I don't know which one comes the first, the chicken or the egg. Do I miss that because I safety aim? Do I miss that because I safety aim? So there's no way of knowing which came first. All I know is now that we hit the wrong tempo. This worked. Scoring 7 in a row here is absolutely incredible. Here, even at the risk of being somewhat on danger or having to shave from the tree, I just don't like the right side line here. Here you just can't be left long. Now this is one of those where you can't be left long. Like, you are not allowed to put the ball anywhere here. Anywhere here, we're not allowed to put the ball. So we're actually gonna play it semi-safely somewhere here. Played it very much where I showed. With the fast, we get a little bit extra yards, but still played it very, very much where I wanted. That would have been too good, chat. If that sideways suckles in, that would have been too good. This is a very, very opportune time to hit tempo here. But we still have to estimate and guesstimate, and that is a quite nice 8 birdies in 9 holes. But not today. Not today. Today is one of them days that we are not going to be there. Very, very nice. Hey. Hey. This is going to be close. That was a mishit. Clear mishit. Just stay on the... Yes. And yes, we can. That's nice. We have to be very happy with how we played that. Yeah, that's so mean, but it's been high still. But it's not the easiest, but it's still been high. It's still been high. Huge there. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's an excruciating going in shot anyway, so I'll take that. I will definitely take that. Here we just desperately need the fairway hit here. We just desperately need it. This from any sort of a heavy rough from the middle is like just impossible because you have to hit over all kinds of bumps. That's what makes it so difficult. After long deliberation, came to the conclusion that this pin should hit like 140 and come down. Perfect lag. Would have been in with the one added power, but that's okay. We have to defend that. Like we have to defend that. We have to put it in a way like that. I'm not saying that's the only way to play it. Some people play that even that aggressively. I'm just saying that I don't have an aggressive line for that. I am not allowed to put the ball down. Come on, bounce forward. Bounce forward. Yes, boys. Now we are in business. Now we are in business here. Come on. Because now it's an evil pin. It's like a pure evil. This full of yellow everywhere, right? Like it's a pure evil. Come my hit too, so it should be exactly where I pointed. Almost scored it too. Almost scored it too. On an imagine going for a lag and accidentally scoring. That right there is a high-level putt, though, boys. And result of that is a tapping bird, which we will, of course, enjoy a lot. Too fast, so now we're gonna be bouncing right, hopefully, and back into the fairway. Get to the sand! Get to the sand! And that's my safety play right there. Oh my days, we are so lucky for that. We are so lucky for that. Yeah, Joshua, we hit this holy one here yesterday. Our first one on a 4. So as you guys see, this is fully evil too, and this is fully evil too. But so we gotta get it quite far up there. Wow. Wow. There we go. It's gonna be a little bit higher, but it should be still nice. It's all the way up. It's all the way up now. Now it's bad. Now we just gotta hope it didn't roll. This is savable. It's not good, but it's savable. Because this left side here is the save now. But it's really bad now. It's really bad. Don't get it twisted. But as I said, if we can get it to start walking from this right here, it will stop. But that right there, a disastrous miss. Disastrous missed that. Okay, here goes, lads. That's That's more than likely gonna be off the green, but sometimes the left side keeps it. Let's hope this is one of those times. At least I got my power. And this is one of those where we can now fist pump already. Even if we now miss the par putt, the save is possible because of that magical line that we found. Not today. That, in fact, is probably mathematically the worst you can do there. Now we just gotta play it over. Now we can't stop it here because now we can't play it here. So that was that fast tempo kills this hole. Yes, yes, yes. Once we end up on that, that there's no stopping the ball, so we actually ended up on a really good shot here. It's pretty close. So I'll take a tapping par from a horrifying drive. I'll take a tapping par from a horrifying drive mistake. Yeah, buddy. I think now we did the unthinkable that it didn't even get to the light. Never mind. I think it got to the light. It did get to the light, but same shot, same shot. We're still using this backstop here. It has a lot of shape, and the backstop should help. There we go. There we go. We did it. We did it. Now we have a one last opportunity. 13 would be really, really nice. 13 would be really, really nice. What is that, chat? How is a virtual golfer supposed to putt over that? How is that on a green? In a virtual golfing game, how is that allowed? Yeah, too bad we have a completely unputtable line. We have a completely unputtable line. We have no way of knowing. The good part is we know that these two middle go left, and then the last is straight. So like we just have to play for those left breaks there. Hey, good day, Etienne. Yo, our South African friend is back. Good morning, Colby. Good morning, Wayne. Good morning, Etienne. Come on, give me a sniff at it. Give me a sniff at it. What the bunch? It's been a while since we came out that hot. It's been a while. Shut up, Pseudo. I was just about to go into a very heartfelt speech, but that ruined it. Okay, Laddie Ladderson's, it's up there with the robots. It's not quite up there with the robots, but it's in the vicinity of the robots. Scorecards wise, a little stalling in the back, but that's okay. Sometimes we miss tempo, sometimes we miss putts and all that, but game is in a really, really good way at the moment. And finally, we also got some shots to hit there. Okay. That had a little bit of everything in it. Still a few catastrophic tempo misses, a few misses here and there, but today we saved both of the bad unsavables. We even had a chipping out there. Really, really well played, and it's probably close to as good as I can be on the green, like when it comes to green reads and stuff. So I am fairly happy. I don't really have a lot to complain right now outside of the horrifying drive on the 17th. But there's always something you want to redo, so I would pick 17. I would pick 17 drive to do again if there was one thing to do again. But real talk, though, we played really, really well, and it's a good place to be at to move forward. And tomorrow is going to be very high wind, so hurricane golf returns. So one last thing to ask is to please consider leaving a thumbs up on the video. It truly helps. Evidently, as these numbers now, we have quadrupled our view numbers in the past month. So thank you so much, everybody who's been messing with the YouTube, the comments, the view times, the thumbs up. All of that helps so much. And of course, huge shout out to the dirty birds of the dirty basement that hang out on Twitch with me all day, every day, while I try to be mediocrely good at this game. But now, we are in such a good way that I think I'm gonna go crank a few practice rounds just to make sure we are ready for tomorrow. Only thing left to say is thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a great day. But for now, Mokkio is out. Peace!